Cek, cek. Cek. Terdengar jelas apa enggak suara saya?
Jelas Ibu, jelas, cukup jelas.
Oke, baik, terima kasih.
Bu Niswa coba ngomong lagi.
Ya, ngomong apa ya?
Katanya Pak Alan putus-putus, Bu.
Halo? Putus-putus. Putus-putus, tah?
Enggak, Bu. Pak Alan halu.
Oh, ya udah. Aku pakai laptop soalnya, nggak pakai komputer.
Mantap.
Tes, suaranya masuk nggak?
Masuk.
Oke, ini di admit nggak apa-apa, terus putar profil UNESA nggak apa-apa sih, nanti biar diulang-ulang.
A campus from the best city in Indonesia, a city with a long history of struggle and heroism. Welcome to Universitas Negri, Surabaya, a university with superior accreditation. Founded in 1964 as a teaching institute for education under the name IKIP Surabaya, to be an educational institution that carries the mandate as university that produces educators. Currently, UNESA, established as a center for education development, preservation of traditional arts, sports science, and inclusive services for people with disabilities. Growing to be a leading university, UNESA now manages 7 faculties consisting of 64 undergraduate study programs, 10 vocational programs, and 31 postgraduate study programs. The main campus is located in Lidawetan, Surabaya, with 7 main buildings. They are Rectorate Building, Board of Learning Development and Quality Assurance Building, and 3 faculty buildings including Faculty of Science Education, Faculty of Language and Art, Faculty of Sports Science, as well as postgraduate programs. And here is the oldest campus, Ketintang area. There are 4 faculty buildings and 1 vocational program building that includes Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Sciences, Faculty of Engineering, Faculty of Economics and Business, Faculty of Social Sciences and Law, and vocational programs. Managing 2 fields of study, education-based and non-educational study programs, UNESA is committed to improving the quality of education, fostering scientific traditions in research, promoting the spirit of community service, collaborating with stakeholders, and performing excellent, transparent, and accountable services. Reaching independent autonomic higher studies, welcoming the next step of UNESA as a legal entity higher education institution.
Selamat datang di Universitas Negeri Surabaya. Kami dengan bangganya mengajak Anda untuk lebih dekat dan mengenal tentang UNESA. Kami terus berkomitmen tidak hanya menyelenggarakan pendidikan terbaik bagi tenaga pendidik profesional masa depan, juga sangat berfokus untuk menciptakan lulusan yang berkarakter, tangguh, kreatif, inovatif, dan mampu berkolaborasi pada siapapun, berbudaya yang humanis dengan spesifikasi yang unggul dalam hal seni, olahraga, dan pendidikan disabilitas yang komprehensif.
Education is not only the key of our existence, but also the spirit of struggle of UNESA. Becoming one of the campuses that organize teacher professional education programs that produce professional educators, UNESA is committed to organizing various empowerment programs as a stimulus to develop faculty members and students, research development, and innovative product as the solution to problems in the society. UNESA, House of the Champions. A supportive ecosystem in producing competitive and well-qualified human resources with global perspective to compete on both national and international levels. In order to create a healthy learning ecosystem, UNESA continue to provide the best service with various quality facilities, national or international scale, in the field of education, science, and sports. UNESA continuously commit to provide an outstanding service and friendly for people with disabilities. Supported with adequate facilities and infrastructure, a competitive environment, and a continuously moving to create a conservation campus. Futsal International Sports Arena, Container Students Dormitory, Sports Center, Language Center, Geraha UNESA, Student Activity Center, Jogging Track, Equestrian Field, International Basketball Arena, Student Activity Units, Art Development, Character and Personality Building, Sports, Outdoor Activities.
UNESA, 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 UNESA,
UNESA.
UNESA, satu langkah di depan.
A campus from the best city in Indonesia, a city with a long history of struggle and heroism. Welcome to Universitas Negri Surabaya, a university with superior accreditation. Founded in 1964 as a teaching institution that carries the mandate as university that produces educators. Currently, UNESA, established as a center for education development, preservation of traditional arts, sports science, and inclusive services for people with disabilities. Growing to be a leading university, UNESA now manages 7 faculties consisting of 64 undergraduate study programs, 10 vocational programs, and 31 postgraduate study programs. The main campus is located in Lidawetan, Surabaya, with 7 main buildings. They are Rectorate Building, Board of Learning Development and Quality Assurance Building, and 3 faculty buildings including Faculty of Science Education, Faculty of Language and Art, Faculty of Sports Science, as well as postgraduate programs. And here is the oldest campus, Ketintang area. There are 4 faculty buildings and 1 vocational program building that includes Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Sciences, Faculty of Engineering, Faculty of Economics and Business, Faculty of Social Sciences and Law, and vocational programs. Managing the fields of study, education-based and non-educational study programs, UNESA is committed to improving the quality of education, fostering scientific traditions in research, promoting the spirit of community service, collaborating with stakeholders, and performing excellent, transparent, reaching independent autonomic higher studies, welcoming the next step of UNESA as a legal entity higher education institution.
Selamat datang di Universitas Negeri Surabaya. Kami dengan bangganya mengajak Anda untuk lebih dekat dan mengenal tentang UNESA. Kami terus berkomitmen tidak hanya menyelenggarakan pendidikan terbaik bagi tenaga pendidik profesional depan, juga sangat berfokus untuk menciptakan lulusan yang berkarakter, tangguh, kreatif, inovatif, dan mampu berkolaborasi pada siapapun, berbudaya yang humanis dengan spesifikasi yang unggul dalam hal seni, olahraga, dan pendidikan disabilitas yang komprehensif.
Education is not only the key of our existence, but also the spirit of struggle of UNESA. Becoming one of the campuses that organize teacher professional education programs is committed to organizing various empowerment programs as a stimulus to develop faculty members and students, research development, and innovative product as the solution to problems in the society. UNESA, House of the Champions. A supportive ecosystem in producing competitive and well-qualified human resources with global perspective to compete on both national and international levels. In order to create a healthy learning ecosystem, UNESA continue to provide the best service with various quality facilities, national or international scale, in the field of education, science, and sports. UNESA continuously commit to provide an outstanding service and friendly for people with disabilities. Supported with adequate facilities and infrastructure, a competitive environment, and a continuously moving to create a conservation campus. Futsal International Sports Arena, Container Students Dormitory, Sports Center, Language Center, Geraha UNESA, Student Activity Center, Jogging Track, Equestrian Field, International Basketball Arena, Student Activity Units, Art Development, Character and Personality Building, Sports, Outdoor Activities,
Unesa, 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 Unesa,
UNESA,
UNESA, satu langkah di depan.
a campus from the best city in Indonesia, a city with a long history of struggle and heroism. Welcome to Universitas Negri Surabaya, a university with superior accreditation. Founded in 1964 as a teaching institute for education under the name IKIP Surabaya, to be an educational institution that carries the mandate as university that produces educators. Currently, UNESA, established as a center for education development, preservation of traditional arts, sports science, and inclusive services for people with disabilities. Growing to be a leading university, UNESA now manages 7 faculties consisting of 64 undergraduate study programs, 10 vocational programs, and 31 postgraduate study programs. The main campus is located in Lidawetan, Surabaya, with 7 main buildings. They are Rectorate Building, Board of Learning Development and Quality Assurance Building, and 3 faculty buildings including Faculty of Science Education, Faculty of Language and Art, Faculty of Sports Science, as well as postgraduate programs. And here is the oldest campus, Ketintang area. There are 4 faculty buildings and 1 vocational program building that includes Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Sciences, Faculty of Engineering, Faculty of Economics and Business, Faculty of Social and Vocational Programs. Managing the fields of study, education-based and non-educational study programs, UNESA is committed to improving the quality of education, fostering scientific traditions in research, promoting the spirit of community service, collaborating with stakeholders, and performing excellent, transparent, and accountable services. Reaching independent autonomic higher studies, welcoming the next step of UNESA as a legal entity higher education institution.
Selamat datang di Universitas Negeri Surabaya. Kami dengan bangganya mengajak Anda untuk lebih dekat dan mengenal tentang UNESA. Kami terus berkomitmen tidak hanya menyelenggarakan pendidikan terbaik bagi tenaga pendidik profesional masa depan, juga sangat berfokus untuk menciptakan lulusan yang berkarakter, tangguh, kreatif, inovatif, dan mampu berkolaborasi pada siapapun, berbudaya yang humanis dengan spesifikasi yang unggul dalam hal seni, olahraga, dan pendidikan disabilitas yang komprehensif.
Education is not only the key of our existence, but also the spirit of struggle of UNESA. Becoming one of the campuses that organize teacher professional education programs that produce professional educators, UNESA is committed to organizing various empowerment programs as a stimulus to develop faculty members and students, research development, and innovative product as the solution to problems in the society. UNESA, House of the Champions. A supportive ecosystem in producing competitive and well-qualified human resources with global perspective to compete on both national and international levels. In order to create a healthy learning ecosystem, UNESA continue to provide the best service with various quality facilities, national or international scale, in the field of education, science, and sports. UNESA continuously commit to provide an outstanding service and friendly for people with disabilities. Supported with adequate facilities and infrastructure, a competitive environment, and a continuously moving to create a conservation campus. Futsal International Sports Arena, Container Students Dormitory, Sports Center, Language Center, Geraha UNESA, Student Activity Center, Jogging Track, Equestrian Field, International Basketball Arena, Student Activity Units, Art Development, Character and Personality Building, Sports, outdoor activities.
Unesa, 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 Unesa,
UNESA, satu langkah di depan.
A campus from the best city in Indonesia, a city with a long history of struggle and heroism. Welcome to Universitas Negri Surabaya, a university with superior accreditation. Founded in 1964 as a teaching institute for education under the name IKIP Surabaya, to be an educational institution that carries the mandate as university that produces educators. Currently, UNESA, established as a center for education development, preservation of traditional arts, sports science, and inclusive services for people with disabilities. Growing to be a leading university, UNESA now manages 7 faculties consisting of 64 undergraduate study programs, 10 vocational programs, and 31 postgraduate study programs. The main campus is located in Lidawetan, Surabaya, with 7 main buildings. They are Rectorate Building, Board of Learning Development and Quality Assurance Building, and 3 faculty buildings including Faculty of Science Education, Faculty of Language and Art, Faculty of Sports Science, as well as postgraduate programs. And here is the oldest campus, Ketintang area. There are 4 faculty buildings and 1 vocational program building that includes Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Sciences, Faculty of Engineering, Faculty of Economics and Business, Faculty of Social Sciences and Law, and vocational programs. Managing 2 fields of study, education-based and non-educational study programs, UNESA is committed to improving the quality of education, fostering scientific traditions in research, promoting the spirit of community service, collaborating with stakeholders, and performing excellent, transparent, and accountable services. Reaching independent autonomic higher studies, welcoming the next step of UNESA as a legal entity higher education institution.
Selamat datang di Universitas Negeri Surabaya. Kami dengan bangganya mengajak Anda untuk lebih dekat dan mengenal tentang UNESA. Kami terus berkomitmen bagi tenaga pendidik profesional masa depan, juga sangat berfokus untuk menciptakan lulusan yang berkarakter, tangguh, kreatif, inovatif, dan mampu berkolaborasi pada siapapun, berbudaya yang humanis dengan spesifikasi yang unggul dalam hal seni, olahraga, dan pendidikan disabilitas yang komprehensif.
Education is not only the key of our existence, but also the spirit of struggle of UNESA. Becoming one of the campuses that organize teacher professional education programs that produce professional educators, UNESA is committed to organizing various empowerment programs as a stimulus to develop faculty members and students, research development, and innovative product as the solution to problems in the society. UNESA, House of the Champions. A supportive ecosystem in producing competitive and well-qualified human resources with global perspective to compete on both national and international levels. In order to create a healthy learning ecosystem, UNESA continue to provide the best service with various quality facilities, national or international scale, in the field of education, science, and sports. UNESA continuously commit to provide an outstanding service and friendly for people with disabilities. Supported with adequate facilities and infrastructure, a competitive environment, and a continuously moving to create a conservation campus. Futsal International Sports Arena, Container Students Dormitory, Sports Center, Language Center, Geraha UNESA, Student Activity Center, Jogging Track, Equestrian Field, International Basketball Arena, Student Activity Units, Character and Personality Building, Sports, Outdoor Activities,
UNESA, 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 UNESA.
UNESA, satu langkah di depan.
a campus from the best city in Indonesia, a city with a long history of struggle and heroism. Welcome to Universitas Negri Surabaya, a university with superior accreditation. Founded in 1964 as a teaching institute for education under the name IKIP Surabaya, to be an educational institution that carries the mandate as university that produces educators. Currently, UNESA, established as a center for education development, preservation of traditional arts, sports science, and inclusive services for people with disabilities. Growing to be a leading university for undergraduate study programs, 10 vocational programs, and 31 postgraduate study programs. The main campus is located in Lidawetan, Surabaya, with 7 main buildings. They are Rectorate Building, Board of Learning Development and Quality Assurance Building, and 3 faculty building including Faculty of Science Education, Faculty of Language and Art, Faculty of Sports Science, as well as postgraduate programs. And here is the oldest campus, Ketintang area. There are 4 faculty buildings and 1 vocational program building that includes
UNESA, 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 UNESA,
UNESA, satu langkah di depan.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. In this beautiful moment, we have some notification before we start our conference today, and it refers to general guidelines. We would like to inform you to stay on the screen and open the camera during the session using MISEIC virtual background. For all the participants, please mute the device during the conference, especially during the plenary session in this morning. Don't forget to rename your Zoom ID using format from the committee, including your names and your institution. So the committee will be easy to locate and identify the data of all participants. Well, ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Our session is about to begin. Please have a nice seat. Thank you. Good morning. Selamat pagi. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you so much for joining us in this morning at the Mathematics, Informatics, Science and Education International Conference, MISEIC 2022, with the theme Advanced Research in Mathematics, Informatics, Science and Education for a Post-Pandemic World. This conference is hosted by Universitas Negri Surabaya, Sunday, September 11, 2022. My name is Niswati. I will be your master of ceremony today. In this amazing day, I would like to greet the Honorable Director of Universitas Negri Surabaya, Professor Dr. Nur Hasan Enkes, the Vice Rector of Academic Affairs, Universitas Negri Surabaya, Professor Dr. Bambang Yulianto, MPD, Head of the Artificial Intelligence and Scientific Publication Unit, Universitas Negri Surabaya, Dr. Elimatul Ima, MCom, the Dean of Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Science, Universitas Negri Surabaya, Professor Dr. Matlazim, MSc, and our keynote speaker today, Shunichiro Ogura, PhD, from School of Life Science and Technology, Tokyo, with the expertise biology. Welcome to the delegates, participants, and keynote speaker for today's conference. Ladies and gentlemen, this conference is held in collaboration between lecturers, students, and the member of Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Science, Universitas Negri Surabaya. Ladies and gentlemen, we will continue our agenda for Day 2 MISEIC 2022. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now we have come to our last keynote speaker session. All presentation and discussion will be moderated by our moderator, Ibu Lisa Lisdiana, PhD. She is Assistant Professor in Department of Biology, Universitas Negri Surabaya, and her expertise is microbiology. To Ibu Lisa, the time is yours.
Thank you, Ms. Niswati. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to this session. I'm Lisa Lisdiana, your moderator. In this session, we will have Associate Professor Shunichiro Ogura, PhD, as our distinguished keynote speaker. Professor Ogura is a teaching staff in School of Life Science and Technology, Tokyo Institute of Technology, Japan. his specialization is biofunction or bioprocess and tumor diagnosis. He has a lot of publication and also achievement, and his research interest is the new biochemistry based on the analysis of metabolite from human and aim for the medical applications, including cancer. Ogura sensei, ohayo gozaimasu.
おはようございます。
Hajimemashite. Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
はじめまして、リサと申します。どうぞよろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
Before we start our presentation, allow me to inform about how this session will going on. So, at first, we will hear for the presentation from our keynote speaker for about 30 minutes and continued with Q&A session for about 20 minutes. So, Professor Ogura, are you ready for your presentation?
Yes, of course. Thank you very much again. And I'm sorry, I'm a little bit late. Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. Can I share the screen?
Yes, please.
I think I am sharing the screen, and can you see the PowerPoint file?
Yes, we can see your screen now. It's about photodynamic medicine, is it?
Yes, of course. So, may I start?
Do so, Sensei.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much again. I am Ogura from Tokyo Institute of Technology, Japan. And today I'd like to talk about the photodynamic medicine using aminorabilinic acid. So ALA, aminorabilinic acid, is used in cancer diagnosis and cancer therapy. Okay, let me start. Okay, this is the tumor specific protein accumulation after administration of ALA. ALA is the molecule written in this slide, and this is normal cells, and this is tumor cells. And ALA can convert into the protein, and of course, our body have protein and also ALA. And in a normal tissues, protein can convert into the heme, and protein itself cannot accumulate. However, in the case of tumor, protein can accumulate. So protein, the concentration of protein is elevated. And also, this protein is the photosensitizer. Photosensitizer means using photo irradiation, we can see the fluorescence. So we can visualize the tumor area. So it is named photodynamic diagnosis using photo irradiation. And also using stronger light, this protein can generate reactive oxygen species, and this species can kill the cancer. So this is named photodynamic therapy. Okay, let me introduce about the photodynamic diagnosis, and this is a cancer patient, and this is a way. After taking orally the surgical operation is carried out, and it takes surgical before 4 hours of surgical operations. LA is taken orally. Okay, and also this is the image of brain tumor, and LA can accumulate in a brain tumor, and protein is accumulated. And this is the brain tumor, and also after uptake, protein is generated, and we can visualize using the fluorescence. Okay, let me introduce the. Let me show you the movie of tumor diagnosis. And this is the brain, human being brain, and also this area is brain tumor. And this is the area of brain tumor. Good. And this is a surgery operation. Yes, this red color brain tumor. This is sorry. This is a red colored brain tumor.
自然光フットスイッチでお願いします。
And of course, the normal area is not colored in red. So tumor only is colored in red. Okay, I'm sorry, this is written in Japanese, but this is the bottle of ALA, and also ALA is approved in Japan for the photodiagnosis. And this medicine is approved in 2013. Okay, and also this is the example for the bladder cancer. This is the inner bladder, and also this area is the bladder cancer. But as you know, this is very big and it is very difficult to visualize. However, using ALA, apparent red fluorescence was observed, and we can visualize the brain, tumor area. And also, this is a very small tumor, and this is the colored very small bladder cancer. Okay, and also this is a little bit big bladder cancer, and this area is bladder cancer. However, the surrounding area is very important. So first, doctor can cut off the main tumor. And also, this is surrounding tumor, and they can visualize the surrounding tumor, and also they can cut. Of course, and this is an example of the protein application. And also, this is the real biosynthesis of protein. We can visualize the protein here. And also, ALA is here, and ALA can uptaken by a transporter. And also, many enzymes can convert to generate a protein. So, in the case of the photodynamic diagnosis or tumor, the mechanism of generation of protein is fundamentally important. So in this study, we can observe the iron metabolism and transport. Iron metabolism is very important to generate heme. And also, this is a protein, and iron is inserted in here. And also, heme cannot have fluorescence. So, iron metabolism is very important. Okay, today I'd like to show about the three topics. The first topics should be the iron ions in porphyrin accumulations, and also transporters in porphyrin accumulation. And finally, I'd like to show about the porphyrins as urinary biomarkers. Okay, this is named PPS, potential of hot dynamic screening. Okay, first I'd like to show about the iron metabolism. The difference of an iron metabolism between tumor cells and normal cells were investigated. First, I'd like to show about the peroxidase. Peroxidase is enzymes which can convert from protein to heme. In another meaning, this enzyme can insert ions. This enzyme is very important to accumulate protein in tumor. And iron ions itself were observed, and also mitochondria. This is a mitochondrial iron transporter is identified. This is a normal tissues, and this is tumor tissues. And peroxidase messenger RNA expressions were observed. In the case of normal tissues, the level of messenger RNA of peroxidase were higher than that of the tumor tissues. So we can conclude in the case of the normal cells, peroxidase concentration is very high, so PP9 can convert it to the heme. In the case of the tumor, peroxidase is downregulated, so PP9 can convert. PP9 cannot convert into the heme, and PP9 can accumulate. And also, this is the iron concentration. This is the normal tissues, tumor tissues, and this is the whole iron concentration. Whole iron concentration was almost the same. However, in the case of mitochondria, iron concentration was lower. So it is the another reason why PP9 cannot convert into heme in the case of the tumor tissues. Okay, this is mitochondrial iron transporters. Previously, we showed the iron concentration in mitochondria is lower than that of the normal cells, so we checked the iron transporter. Okay, this is the normal tissues and tumor tissues, and this is mitochondria 1 and 2. In the case of the mitochondria 2, tumor tissues expressions were lower. So this is the another reason why iron concentration is lower. Okay, I'd like to show about the effect of transporters in porphyrin accumulations. Okay, in the case of the animal cells, these molecules can uptaken by the transporter. So iron uptake transporter and porphyrin efflux transporters are very important in the viewpoint of porphyrin accumulations. Okay, this is the these 5 cells were used, and this cells is the raw accumulation in the these 5 cells. In another meaning, NKPS cells can accumulate GOA in GOA PP9. And also, this is the name of cancer, and MKN45 can accumulate higher PP9. So, and also this is PEP1. This is the area uptake transporter. In the case of the these cells, PP9 accumulation is low. PEP1 expression is very low. In another viewpoint, the ABCG2 is higher expressed. So PP9 accumulation is very low because efflux transporter is upregulated. And also, this is a Western blotting, and this is this is the export transporter, and also it's a protein, and this is the method for the analysis of proteins. Almost same results were observed. Okay, this is the conclusion, and this is the not well accumulated in cells, and this is well accumulated. And after early administrations, PEP2, in the case of these cells, PEP1 is downregulated, so ALA cannot accumulate it well. However, in the case of the efflux transporter, this transporter is upregulated, so protein can go outside quickly. In the case of the these cells, PEP1 is upregulated, so LA can uptake well, and also PP9 cannot go out because this transporter is downregulated. So we can convert, we can apply this phenomenon because if the ABCG2 is inhibited by some inhibitor in another meaning, this drug can inhibit the ABCG2. So protein has a possibility to elevate, to accumulate. This is the results, and this is the intracellular PP9. This accumulation is very low, but using this inhibitor, accumulation were elevated. And also, this is the effect of therapy. These cells are resistant for the therapy, but it converted to sensitive using SPC. Okay, I'd like to show about the last part of my talk, porphyrins as urinary biomarkers. In this study, analysis of porphyrin after administration were observed. This is the ALA, and the porphyrin is generated. And in the case of the cancer, porphyrin is accumulated, as told you. And also, this accumulated porphyrin has a possibility to go into the body fluid, for example, blood or urine. So after administration of ALA, we check the porphyrin concentration in blood or urine. If the patient have cancer, this concentration has a possibility to upregulate. So if the porphyrin accumulation is generated in blood or urine, this patient have a possibility to have a cancer. So this is the early screening detection, early screening of cancer. Okay, this is the result of mouse, and mice were injected with ALA, and also plasma and urine concentration of porphyrin were observed. This is the red line. This is the tumor, and this is normal mice, and this is plasma, and this is the urine. And porphyrin concentration were elevated in the case of the tumor. And also, this is the porphyrin concentration in the human being. And also, earlier were orally administered before going to bed, and urine were collected just after getting up. And this is without way. And also, this red line indicated volunteer with colon cancer, but these thing symbols indicate the healthy volunteer. And also, in the case of cancer patient, the value were elevated. And also, this is a clinical study. This is a healthy adults and blood cancer. And also, in the case of the blood cancer, protein accumulation were elevated. And this is the sensitivity. This is the usual test, and sensitivity remains 50%. But in the case of this study, sensitivity were elevated. And also, some ventures have focused on this study, and also some this venture have established for the scheme of the cancer risk screen. Okay. Okay, that's all. And yeah, I'd like to acknowledge this organization people. And this study is collaboration with the medical school, of course, and also company. And this is a picture of my laboratory, and he and Lucy and he they are from Indonesia. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you very much again.
Okay. Thank you, Sensei, for your very informative and interesting presentation.
Thank you.
So now we will proceed to the next section, which is a Q&A session. So if there are any question from the participant, if you have any question to ask to Okura Sensei, please raise your hand, and then you can ask directly to Sensei. So Okura Sensei, I want to ask something while waiting the question from the participant. So this is your research is about administration of ALA for cancer detection and also treatment. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it only effective on brain cancer and bladder cancer, or in all kind of cancer and tumor? Please enlighten me.
Okay, thank you very much about thank you for your questions. In Japan, we established in brain tumor and bladder cancer, but in the case of the United States, many cancers are available. For example, skin cancer or severe another cancer. So in principle, we can attempt this techniques to many cancers, but in another cancer is undergoing in Japan.
Oh, yeah, sure. So, for the participant, is there any question for Okura Sensei? Which one? Please raise your hand if you have a question. Mr. Rudianto, you have a question to Okura Sensei?
Yes, thank you. Can you hear me, Prof. Okura? Hello, Okura. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
right. Yeah, right. Okay, thank you. Actually, I just wonder. Well, actually, I have bad experience with cancer, and my dad just passed away by this disease. I mean, I have no idea disease or something like that. It's just like cancer. So I just wonder, by your research, it means that you can recover someone with cancer or something like that.
Sorry, do you mean lung cancer?
I mean, by using your research, the result of your research, this means that you can treat someone with cancer, and then the cancer will be gone from someone or something like that. Is that clear? Lisa, can you help me, maybe?
Oh yeah, I can hear you, but I'm sorry, I couldn't understand your question.
May I help?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
So Mr. Rudy asking about Mr. Rudy.
I mean, it's like this one.
Sorry, Mr. Rudy, can you turn off your microphone while
All right. Okay.
I'm
Sorry.
asking?
Okay.
So Mr. Rudy asking about whether you can use the finding in your research to treat cancer. Is it? That's all.
Yeah. In the case of Japan, diagnosis is approved for the medicine. Japanese is approved by the Japanese government. But in the case of the United States, therapy for skin cancer is approved. So I think, and I hope this web would be very big, and new therapeutic way would be approved in Japan, I hope.
How is it, Mr. Rudy? Does that answer your question?
Yes, I think so. Thank you, Prof. Okura.
Thank you.
Okay. For the next question, we have Ms. Mita. Ms. Mita, please turn on your microphone and ask your question.
I think this is mute mode.
Ms. Mita, go on.
Okay, thank you. That's very interesting presentation, I guess, because cancer is still a hazardous or killers, the silent killer for all people in the world. So I think your research is very, very significant to help our humanity. But I have a question for you, Prof. How about the side effect of the treatment? Is that possible that the effect is like low, very low, or there is still effect for the patient who have a cancer when they have a treatment based on your research data? Thank you.
Okay, this is very important to argue about the side effect. And also in the case of the ALA and also protoporphyrin, this is a natural product. I mean, we have many ALA or protoporphyrin. So if we use the extracellular compound, it have a possibility to cause the side effect of course. But in the case of the ALA and the protein, it is okay because this is natural product, and we have many ALA and protein. So in this point, side effect should be very low. And also, if the protein accumulate in normal cells, it will kill during the therapeutic way, it has a possibility to kill normal cells, of course, by light irradiation. But tumor-specific porphyrin accumulation is fundamentally important. So this is another meaning why I have focused on the to argue about the mechanism why porphyrin accumulation is occurred in only tumor. So this difference should the tumor cell can accumulate more porphyrin. So this is very important to argue about side effect. But in my feeling, the normal cells cannot accumulate porphyrin enough. So this is a very good situation to reduce the side effects, I think.
Oh, is it Miss
Yes,
Mita?
thank you.
Okay. So Miss Mita's question is answered. I want to continue from Miss Mita question. Do you think that ALA doesn't give some important or significant side effects because this ELA itself is an amino acid?
Yes.
Yes, that's also produced by our body. Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
And actually, I want to ask something to Sensei, but I looked at there is some participant that also want to ask. So for the next question, Miss Fitriari Isatunisa. Okay, please wait. Please turn on your. Go
Yeah.
on.
Thank you, Mrs. Prof. Agura. It's very interesting presentation. I would like to ask about this treatment administration. If I understand it correctly, it administered orally, right?
Yeah.
I think yes. And if I remember correctly, there's this blood-brain barrier that some compound not really can pass through that barrier. So because it looks like it's very effective, but then maybe you can explain a bit about the mechanism how this compound can pass through that barrier, because it's very selective that make this brain tumor or all this kind of cancer that grow in brain that actually not really can cure because of this brain barrier. So yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for your questions. And this is very important issue to pass the BBB, blood-brain barrier. And also, LA is amino acid, and this molecule is very small because the molecular weight is 131. So very small amino acid. So it can pass the BBB. This is one reason, I think. And the other important issue should be that in the case of patient with brain tumor, BBB has the possibility to be broken. So this is the another meaning. The LA can pass the BBB, I think. But yeah, actually, we can visualize the accumulation of LA and also protein. So in conclusion, LA can pass the BBB. But this mechanism should be very important, I think.
Oh, is it Miss Fitri? Is that enough? Okay. Thank you, Miss Fitri, and also Ogura Sensei.
Yeah.
Okay. Ogura Sensei, I have one final question.
Yes.
So in your transcriptomic and also in your protein expression study, you saw about the GAPDH data, the transporter for the mRNA expression also.
Yeah.
How is the explanation for this GAPDH data? Because I saw it's also a little bit significant, right?
Yeah. TEPT peptone.
GAPDH for the mRNA expression and also protein expression.
Yeah. GAPDH.
Yes.
Okay. This is the control.
No, that's the control. Okay.
Internal control.
Internal control. Okay.
So this protein is abundant and also a housekeeping protein.
Yes.
So every cells can express this protein. So we can visualize the internal control. If this value would be changed, the applying value would be changed. So this is internal control. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So it's very interesting and fruitful discussion with Ogura Sensei, but because of the time limitation, so unfortunately, we have to end it this Q&A session. But
Yeah.
okay, so once again, thank you, Ogura Sensei, for your very interesting and very informative presentation. But
Yeah, thank you.
before we ended this session, this panel session, I want to conclude something from Ogura Sensei presentation. So tumor diagnosis is very important because recently in this world we have a lot of cancer and also tumor patients. So the diagnosis should be done in the early stage. That's why we improve many way to detect this tumor and also how to treat. And one of them is by using ELA, which is in this case, Ogura Sensei use it for to treat mostly for brain cancer and also bladder cancer, with found in a high number in Japan.
Yeah.
That's it. And ELA is also probably didn't give any significant side effects because ELA itself is natural amino acid that produced by our body. That's it. So once again, thank you for the presentation, and let's give a round of applause for our speaker and also for our participant for very active participation.
Yeah, okay, thank you very much. And also, I heard in Indonesia, the lung cancer or brain cancer, breast cancer is very severe. So someday I'd like to apply for the lung cancer or breast cancer in Indonesia, I think.
Hopefully. Okay. Or maybe also for the skin cancer. Maybe in the skin cancer we can put in the skincare or something.
Oh, okay, I see.
Maybe in the future.
Okay.
Okay. It's a very nice session with you. So it's also a little bit nostalgic because previously I get my PhD degree from Hiroshima University in Japan.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ogura Sensei, domo arigatou gozaimasu.
Thank you very much.
Okay. See you in the next.
So,
okay.
May I leave this station?
Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So I'm giving back to MC, Miss Niswati. The control is yours.
Yeah. Thank you, Bu Lisa. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please give applause to our last keynote speaker and to our moderator for incredible performance today. Thank you, Ibu Lisa, for bringing us to a very productive presentation today. And thank you for Mr. Sunichiro Okura, PhD, for amazing content that has been shared to us. And also thanks for the participants for fantastic discussion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of our last keynote speaker session. Thank you for the participation. The next agenda is parallel session day 2. All the participants will be directed by the committee to the breakout room. Please rename your Zoom account based on your room to make it easier for the committee to assign to breakout room. If you have any problem with the breakout room, you can directly contact the committee of MISEIC 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the MISEIC 2022 committee, we would like to say thank you for your active participation today. And I apologize if there were some technical errors during this activity. Okay. We have the photo session for our day 2. Please open your camera and the committee will take the picture. Okay, for the first slide, please open of your camera. The second screen. the third screen. Okay, is it enough, committee? Okay, thank you. Great. Okay, for the parallel session, you can go to the breakout rooms based on the timetable, and then your activity will end in the second day's parallel session. Closing will be done in your respective parallel rooms after all presenters have presented their papers. See you next year on MISEIC 2023. I am Niswati signing off. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.